This is WWA Wrestling with Adversity, and today on the Kickout Show we're talking about reinvention. So today we're talking about reinvention. So 3 wrestlers come to mind when I'm talking about reinvention. Reclaiming who you were once everybody thought you were going to be something, and you turned around and showed them, no, this is who I am, this is what I am, this is what I do. First up, we have Drew McIntyre. Everybody remembers when he first came into the WWE, he was supposed to be the chosen one. He was Vince McMahon's golden child. And he looked great, he was tall, he was handsome, the Scottish accent, everything. But it never really took off for him. Why? I'm not sure. Did the fans turn on him a little bit? He just couldn't get over. I think he won the IC title. I don't know if he won the tags or anything. And let's not forget, 3-man band. What a disaster. But they became good friends after that. He went on to leave the company and reinvent himself. He went to Impact, I know a few other independent wrestling companies, and completely upgraded his physique, his look, everything about him. I seen him fighting Ricochet when Ricochet was heel, and he just looked so dominating. The massive chest, the big Scottish brute, he just looked so good. Then he got his chance. He went away, he knew what he was worth, he put the time and effort in, and then turned around and said, you know what, I am better than the chances that you've given me or the character that you've given me, and this is what I can do. WWE seen that, brought him back, and look what he's gone on to do. Champion during the COVID era, eliminating Brock from the Royal Rumble, strength to strength. His character right now, I don't know if it's really doing him any favours. It has gone on a bit long, this kind of whiny Drew McIntyre, but that's just a story that's going on at the minute. The reinvention of Drew McIntyre has been something to study. The physique, the attitude, the beard, everything, it just completely changed him, and it's hard to believe it's the same guy when you look back. So Drew McIntyre, well done, that's amazing. Next up is Mercedes Moné, who didn't do bad in WWE. You didn't think that she kind of failed in any way. She's a multi-time champion, some of the best matches. I loved her feuds with Charlotte Flair. But I think near the end there, when she got put in a tag team, I think there was stuff going on behind the scenes. A bit of disrespect I've heard, maybe not treating them very well, stories being crap, which isn't new for WWE in recent times, let's be honest. And she had the guts to say, do you know what, WWE isn't the be-all and end-all of my career. I can do other things. And that takes a lot of guts, especially when it's widely considered, you know, this is the pinnacle of wrestling. This is the elite level when you get to WWE. And to say, you could just stay quiet. You could just go along with it and follow along and keep the wages and the prestige and the traveling the world and all that and all the great perks that come with WWE. But she had the guts to say, no, do you know what, I want something different, I want something better. And she did it. She went away, and look at her now. I think she just won her 12th title. And I think I said it on the Kickout Show the other day, how it's not just anymore that she gets titles to earn prestige. Companies want to give her a title to earn the company prestige. As in, like, Mercedes Moné wore our belt. She wore our title. And that gets displayed then on TV around the world, that she's wearing our championship, and there it is. It is fantastic what she's done. I love the dance at the beginning. I love the tune. She's just absolutely excelled. It's like she had this gimmick, it was kind of her thing, but it's like she really brought herself into it and said, you know what, where could this go? What could I do with this? And she's reaping the benefits of that now, taking it all around the world, wrestling every corner of the globe, and she's a phenomenon, and it won't be long until she gets the AEW title, I know that. Whether she goes back to WWE or not, I don't know. I really don't. I don't think a lot has changed backstage there. In fact, I think It could be getting worse. I don't know. But I think she's having too much fun at the minute to go back. I think she's really enjoying what she's doing. The belt collector, the new belt collector. So yeah, next up we have, of course, Cody Rhodes. All the way back when he first started in a tag team up until now. I mean, what a story. What a story. Starting from being in a tag team, he was with so Cody being in a tag team, he's been tag team champions with Drew McIntyre, with Ted DiBiase, with Hardcore Holly. That was the one I was trying to think of. He might have even had more, but I remember him first bursting onto the scene with Hardcore Holly. A new handsome looking guy. He looked great. He was doing all the right things, although I never liked the fact he never wore knee pads. Just a personal thing, I don't know, it just looked weird to me. And then getting in with Randy, Ted DiBiase in the faction, and Cody being part of Legacy with Randy Orton, getting all the tutelage from him, and Ted DiBiase being in there too. Second or third generation superstars, all of them. And he then tried to go singles, and we all know how that went. I thought the gimmick he had with the mask and the mirror and everything, it was alright. I think it got him over as a heel, and I think he did it really well. I don't think there's anything he's ever been given that he hasn't give 100% commitment to. And I do think we all wanted him to take that next step, but it never really came. And can you blame the wrestler? Is it the wrestler that has to get themselves over? Do the company have to get, is it 50-50? I don't know. But he just couldn't get over that line. And then near the end, it started to fizzle out, and we all know what happened with Stardust, which is probably going to go down in history as the worst gimmick, but a kind of tongue-in-cheek moment that I think himself he looks back at and probably thinks that it contributed to helping him with that burning desire because he wanted more. He gave it his all, wasn't working out, and left. And he did the same, started travelling the world, started getting over the nightmare gimmick and the bleach blonde hair and everything, the coats, and it just worked. It just clicked with people straight away. And then we know that he met Kenny and the Bucks and Tony Khan, and they formed AEW, and that's when it really kicked off, and we all got to see what the nightmare could be like. It didn't work out at AEW. I know there's backstage stuff going on with him, the Bucks and Kenny, but I don't think there's animosity. I think sometimes you just have to go a different path in life, just like you did with WWE. If something doesn't feel right, you've got to stand up and say, do you know what, this isn't for me. Even if there's pressure there, even if you've said, oh, this is the thing that I want to do, don't be afraid. You're not locked into that. You can turn back and go, do you know what, it's not working for me. I'm not feeling it. I want to try something else. And that's what he did, and that takes a lot of courage to do that. When you've left the big company, you've gone and started another company, and you're telling everyone we're going to do this, this and this, and you're the face of it, you're the face of the brand, and then suddenly to go, do you know what, this isn't working for me, I don't want it. That takes immense courage to do that in front of the world, with all eyes on, with all the criticism that comes with being famous and people looking at you and staring at you and judging you all the time. And to be able to stand up and go, do you know what, it's not working out. Whether he was kicked out or pushed out or he chose to left, it doesn't matter. It takes bravery to go, I don't want to do this anymore. And then we get to see him back in the WWE and eventually finish the story. And what a great story it is. They'll make documentaries about it. They probably already have. And what a great example of it's not working, but I've got the courage, I've got the strength to follow my dream and see where that takes me. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I know that I followed my heart, and that's what Cody did. So what a great example of rebuilding yourself. All those three: leaving the big time, going away, reinvention, hard work, dedication, bravery, and then they get their just desserts. They get their reward, being taken back to the top. So use that, watch it, and see that you have that inside you too. You're not trapped. You're not locked into things that you think you are. You can turn it around. You can reinvent it. You're staring at it and judging you all the time. And to be able to stand up and go, do you know what, it's not working out. Whether he was kicked out or pushed out or he chose to left, it doesn't matter. It takes bravery to go, I don't want to do this anymore. And then we get to see him back in the WWE and eventually finish the story. And what a great story it is. They'll make documentaries about it. They probably already have. And what a great example of, it's not working, but I've got the courage, I've got the strength to follow my dream and see where that takes me. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I know that I followed my heart, and that's what Cody did. So what a great example of rebuilding yourself. All those three: leaving the big time, going away, reinvention, hard work, dedication, bravery, and then they get their just desserts. They get their reward, being taken back to the top. So use that, watch it, and see that you have that inside you too. You're not trapped. You're not locked into things that you think you are. You can turn it around. You can reinvent yourself. It doesn't matter how many times you've failed, how many times you've hit the mat, how many times you've been pinned. It's never over. You've always got another chance. So keep that in mind, keep watching, give it a like and a subscribe, and we'll keep the Kick Out Show going. It'd be great to see you soon. Have a great one, guys. See you later.